Hi again, folks. Okay, I'll call this video the damage recovery part 1. So just to let you know, if you saw last night's episode, you saw the damage, the deep scar caused by the breaking of the cutoff tool and the 4-jaw chuck. So I've replaced it with the full-size 3-jaw chuck right now. And what I did initially, just to set it up, I had place the part on the reamer into using the tailstock drill, and initially use that to line up the part and gently tighten it in the 3-jaw. Then I used this other dial test indicator that I have rigged up inside one of the removable tool holders, and I ran it around. There was an undamaged face here inside the bolt circles. So I used the dial test indicator and I ran it around, and amazingly, just using the reamer to do the initial alignment, it was only a couple of thousandths off from being perfectly true on this plane. So I took a brass hammer, and wherever it was high, I tapped it down. If it was low, I tapped it up with the brass hammer. Got it within a thou, or actually less than a thou. That thing reads in half a thou increments. So I got it perfect, tightened it up on the 3-jaw, and checked it again, and everything was cool. So then I simply faced this face off smooth with my little tangential tool holder, and I took about 5 thousandths off. You can see the little rim there, but that cleaned up real nice. Put a little chamfer on the edge there, and then I took about 5 thousandths off this part. I'm going to rotate this slowly so you can see how deep that scar was from the 4-jaw chuck. But my goal here, and I'll update after I've got the part completely made, but my goal here is I wanted to have a smooth surface all the way around without removing too much material, that I could go ahead, reverse the part in the 3-jaw, line it up perfectly again. With this face here being perfect and smooth, I can offset using spacers from the back of the chuck, line it up, check the perimeter, and then remove the material down so that this is only 3/8 of an inch thick. So I hope that all makes sense, and I got a nice clean, just taking 5 thousandths of an inch off the outside. I've got a clean band all the way around. There's no way, I mean, I'd have to go down another, for some of these gouges, another 15 or 20 thousandths probably. So I didn't want to bother with that. This should give me enough material to go ahead and get a good grip. And I'll just I'll line it up as good as I can and gently take off the rest of the material.